not Sunday. We were hoping it would hatch on Sunday. It's Monday. And this one's trying to get out. And one of the other eggs was looking bad. And we cut it and it was completely ready to go. So that one there is hard at work trying to get out. It's actually 1 day past the normal time. And it always makes me nervous. I don't like snakes drowning. So we're gonna let him out. And he's good. So that's good news.
What is that?
That is a Sunfire 100% het genetic stripe. That is a genetic stripe. Let's see what this one is. That's what I want to know. That is a het. We're hoping for some nice sun stripes in here. So far, we're batting zeros.
Still batting zero.
But you know what? That's okay.
There you go.
And see, I told you it was okay. It's tokay. Oh, not a tokay. It's just okay. So for those of you that are new, that don't know what I'm doing, I'm cutting a window open for these guys can get themselves out. Now, granted, mostly, probably 95% of them would get out. The problem is, if I was in one of them eggs, I don't want to be the 5% that might not.
What is it?
That is what we were hoping for. It's just a genetic stripe, which we're still hoping for. We need those two.
Yeah.
And the problem is, there's a sun stripe.
Nope.
What?
Sunfire.
Oh, maybe so. Sunfire pied?
Wait, maybe it is a sunstripe. What is it? Sunstripe, you're right. I'm losing my touch.
Sunstripe pied. Well, that one's got a lot of white on it. Roll them upside down, make them crawl backwards, and you'll never know it wasn't a pied. Beautiful white belly. So anyway, the point is, if 95% of them are going to make it, if it was in the wild, that'd be correct. Because if you stop and think, in the wild, less than 1 out of a probably, I don't know, less 1 out of 100 survived, because snakes lay lots of eggs, right? And if 1 from every clutch survived, there'd be way too many snakes out there, because there's a lot of snakes out there. But really, the truth is, probably many females have a hard time replacing themselves in their lifetime. That's another one. That might just be a genetic stripe, but so an extent, the problem is we're not in the wild, and because we're not in the wild, and these snakes were never in the wild, nor have they ever been found in the wild, because there's never been a sun stripe, genetic stripe ever, a sun stripe ever found in the wild ever. So the hard cold fact is, we're not going to play by the rules of engagement for the wild. So that's my philosophy. You may not agree with it. You may think I should let them be in the eggs and drown and let nature cull them. But this is not nature. This is a captive situation. We're breeding snakes that have never been found in nature, creating morphs that have never been seen, combining them, and along with that, I want to give them a little helping hand. Just like sometimes if they don't eat, we force feed them for a little while, and you know what happens? What happens, Tim?
You end up doing great, and
they end up doing great eating, and everything goes fine. We don't need to let everything just die, so we try our best to help them out, and this is one of the ways we found that helps the production and keeps the numbers up of survival and the higher hatch rate and all that. So every once in a while, we had a clutch just the other day where we didn't know it was going to hatch, and we lost 2 beautiful albino carpet pythons because I missed the hatch date. I was out of the country, and you know what? They were fully developed, big, fat, beautiful babies. They were on the bottom of the egg.
Straight drowning the egg. Wow.
And I don't like drowning snakes. Look at that. Whew, that's a beautiful snake.
Boy, not many genetic stripes. Half this clutch is supposed to be genetic stripes.
Supposed to be a 50-50 clutch. And
we never do that. Genetic stripes always hit low odds.
Oh, be quiet. Don't jinx us, because we're going to catch up here. We still can catch up. So we're doing a little low on the odds.
Some nice sunfires though. That sunfire is beautiful.
Yeah, the cool part is the Sunfire het genetic stripes are horrendously beautiful. There's a sunstripe. I think we're off, but not quite as much as Tim thinks we are.
There's
There.
a nice one.
There we go. See, sunstripe. Yeah, we'll see here. We may have to do a tally for good luck, guys.
There realistically should only be 6 or 7, so. There's another one.
Obviously now we're only dealing with odds, so this clutch we could be one way and the next clutch could be the other way.
Right.
Ooh.
Wow, that's nice.
Man, look at this, guys. Tell me if that doesn't get you excited just looking at that. Look at that pied spot. It makes you just like, whoa, what's going on? So all of a sudden, I think we're closing in on the odds for the genetic stripes. This is a genetic stripe, it'd help a lot. It's not. Boy, but it's a beautiful...
Yeah, they're all beautiful, healthy babies, that's for sure.
So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 genetic stripes in here. And some beautiful sun stripes. And we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I think we had 30 eggs.
Yeah, because there's one
So we
there.
didn't miss it by that much. So at any extent, if you cut your eggs, it's really best to wait for them to cut. We had an egg in here that almost went bad. We cut it open, and of course the snake was completely ready to hatch. Probably would have drowned, 99% chance, because it was caught in the egg. Already had slit its internal sac and was in there breathing through the skin, but a lot of times those end up just drying out and dying. And so we cut that one yesterday, and we knew we were close because it was ready. It's already in a box. I kidded around about Tim. He wanted to cut the eggs yesterday, and I told him, well, go feed the one. If the one eats, I'll cut the eggs today. And of course it didn't eat, but that happens once in a while. So it wouldn't have been impossible at any extent. So we knew we were really close. I thought they were going to cut Sunday night, and we didn't cut Sunday night, but it's Saturday. It's a Monday afternoon, and we got a beautiful clutch here with 12 genetic stripes, and about half of those are sun stripes, and they're beautiful. I mean, look at the color on this sun stripe. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just nice tail. So we'll let them crawl out, and they'll all be out early because this is 85 days, and that's really late. So don't forget to subscribe to us, and we got some cool videos coming up. We're going to start trying to pump them up a little faster. Don't lose hope on us. We got a whole bunch of videos in backlog. Take care, guys.